Hey guys, long time no see. So I'm glad to be back. I hope everybody's doing good. So let's see, where did I go? I had a son. He was born in September of 2022. But I just started farming in 2020. So 2022 had been my second year. We just finished up our second year. We did more ground than we had ever done. And before I really even tried it, I don't know if it was just being a new parent or what, but before I even tried to farm and have this new family, I just gave up on farming. And I was fine with it all of last year in 23. The only thing I did mistakenly was I sold my equipment, and because I figured I wasn't going to do it no more, and I was fine with it. Well, coming into 2024, my boy's getting older, and he's able to do stuff now. Boy, do I miss farming. Really do. So, I did it once. I'm going to do it again. But this time, I'm going to make the entire YouTube series out of it. And that's going to be, I'm going to show you that you or somebody that wants to can start farming from nothing. The only thing that I currently own is an 8N Ford and a 9-foot New Holland Haybine. Well, those two don't go together. The 8N doesn't have any remote hydraulics. It's 21 horsepower. It's not going to run a 9-foot Haybine. The Haybine needs work. That I will make videos about that. But the only thing that I'm coming into this with, other than equipment, is I own 8 acres. I have a shop and tools and a farm truck. So I need to get, I have a list here. I need to get a tractor that's going to be able to do everything. I'm looking at options for a mower because my Haybine is the 1964 is the first Haybine that New Holland made. And it's been a good machine, but parts are scarce and it's not easy to come by. I'd also like to get a tedder, round baler, steer. I'm going to need to get a trailer. Other than that, I'm planning on doing a series on how I'm going to get the extra money to buy these things. I'm going to do it off of a budget, but the thing is I'm not buying the cheapest tractor that needs work, because I can work on stuff. I've went to school to be a diesel mechanic. I'm a heavy equipment operator by trade. I've worked on stuff my whole life. I grew up working on stuff. Now, I did not grow up farming. Some people don't know this. So I grew up on 1 acre in the country. My grandfather had made hay, but he got out of making hay when I was, I don't know, probably 5 or 6. And my other grandfather farmed, and my dad farmed, but that was way back in the 90s. So I had never grown up farming. I was just a kid looking out the window at all the tractors going down the road, and I thought it was awesome. And then I bought my farm, and I decided to bite the bullet and say, yeah, that's something that I would like to do. So I'm going to make videos on things that I'm doing to make money to get this equipment. But I'm not going to buy the cheapest thing that needs work. I need to get equipment that is going to be dependable. That's not going to break the bank. I'm not buying, like a 2000 Case or John Deere or something like that. I love old tractors. So I'm going to buy older equipment, but I'm going to buy good older equipment. I'm not going to buy the thing that the guys had sitting out in the tree line for the last 15 years because maybe the clutch went out of it or something. Because that's where it falls into, I won't have time to farm if I'm fixing my equipment all the time. Because if I spend all my time fixing my equipment, I'm going to have to work my family into that deal. As opposed to Now, granted, repairs are going to need to be done, but I'm saying if I buy something that doesn't run, I got to spend all this time to get it running or get it moving or what have you. It's just not going to work out. It's going to be a stressful time, and it's not going to be as much of an enjoyable dream, if you will. So I'm looking at older tractors, 70s, older 1970s tractors, older equipment in general, but in decent condition. I don't need a off the showroom floor 1086 for $30,000 because that's just ridiculous. So that's where we're at on that. I have another video that I'm going to make and post that will be going over all of the tractors, because I have a list of just tractors that I'm looking for. I'm not looking for any tractor. I'm looking for specific tractors, one of whatever. I'll go over the specs of them, what I like about them, what they're optioned as, and how they're going to work best for me. Same thing with the possible mower upgrade. I have 4 or 5 different options in that category that'll work out in a little bit better situation. And the balers, and just all the equipment. I literally was up till like 3 o'clock in the morning last night researching, getting all these numbers worked out, pricing of it, and things like that, so I can give more detailed videos. Because if you go back on my channel, I was going to delete them, because it's kind of hard to explain why you're starting over when you've had, you know, I had a 1030 case. This is my first 100 horsepower tractor. We had 2 hay binds, 4020 John Deere, hay rake, round baler, square balers. We did 50 acres of hay fields, gooseneck trailer. I had my lifted flatbed power stroke and all that, and now I have an 8-in Ford and a hay bind. So that's where we're at. It's not going to be for the 2024 season. I'm probably not going to cut any hay on my own. The thing I do know about the future is in 2025 I will be on my own farming with a decent fleet of equipment. That is my goal. And my other goal is to take as little as possible out of my monthly job income. So that's what I'm going to do. Part of this series is going to be making the money to buy the equipment. Figure it out. Because if I know anything, in my 27 years, no matter how bad something is, I always figure it out. So I hope that you guys stay here for the journey. I hope you guys enjoy the videos. I hope that you find inspiration, because I wish that I had somebody to, you know, look towards that was in my shoes, that didn't grow up farming and was able to make it. So we'll go from there and see how that works out. So you guys have a good rest of your day.